It seems like every time I go on the internet, there's a rich person telling me that they know how to spend my money better. Well, bitch, if you know how to spend my money so well, why don't we switch positions in life? Hello everybody, I hope you're well. Today I want to watch a video titled Sharing One Casket to Save Money, which I think highlights a very scary through line about modern America. That modern America is so expensive, you even need a roommate when you die. So why don't we all get to know Rick and Carissa and how they plan to share the rent when they go. Nah, hold on. Nothing ruins the vibe more when a man walks into the screen, huh? It's getting sexy and then some hairy ass dude comes in the shot. Oh wait, I didn't mean to. Shut up, man. Let's move on.
We're different from other couples because we do things that others don't.
When we do our showers together, it's strictly 2 minutes. There's no hanky-panky at all. A 2-for-1 type deal. We just get in and out so that we conserve our energy, our money.
26-year-old Carissa.
Whoa! These people are supposed to be extreme cheapskates, but they give the feet away for free? Dummies, man. Bozos.
And 33-year-old Rick Perrin's extreme bathroom routine saves them hundreds of dollars each year on water, electricity, and toiletries.
All right, hon, I'm ready for some suds.
Rick uses the suds from my hair on his hair.
Thank you.
So that it's like 2-for-1 on the shampoo.
Yes.
Putting all that dirt from her head onto his head. He's got to rinse that off. I don't even really know how soap works. So, you know, that joke could just be completely inaccurate.
One bottle of shampoo lasts us like 8 months between the both of us.
You're not showering enough. Stop it. Stop it. A whole bottle, 8 months? They put a dollop down and just they really try to stretch that. Jesus.
Yeah, about a minute left.
That's like 4 shots now on the feet. Now, I partially blame the camera operator. There's something I always say. It's reality TV show camera operators cannot get enough of feet. I think they probably have to go back and do reshoots because these dudes just can't stop pivoting down. They hit the 40x zoom on the toe. They like that stuff, man.
Shave under armpits, and I'll actually shave my face. After a while, this will get dull. We actually sharpen it by rubbing it up and down.
That razor smells like onions. For sure. That razor stinks.
For cotton swabs, Chris will use one end, and then when she's done, I'll use the other.
We share our toothbrush so we don't have to buy another toothbrush.
Listen, man. You can have a cotton swab, man. You could each have one. You could each have your own deodorant. You're allowed that. You don't have to live this way. You know, speaking of being in control of your money, I just want to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, which is Current. Current offers simple and secure banking that is done entirely through your phone. So that means no hidden fees, no hidden anything. Unlike the older banks you may know of, Current offers modern features and modern technology, so that means you can get paychecks early, you can get a lot of insights on your spending, you can even get instant notifications about your bank account. They give you a lot of control in how to save your money, and they even give you cash back when you shop. I got an account myself. This is my card right here. If you're interested, you can go to current.com/Noel and sign up for an account. And if you use my code, Current is going to give away $5,000 to you guys, specifically you guys for using my code. They're going to select 10 random people who sign up, and they're going to give them $500, which is pretty sweet. Again, that's current.com/Noel. You can click the link in the description to sign up, use the code, and you might win $500. Now let me get back to Rick and Carissa.
We're so cheap that we share our tooth floss.
There you go.
I think that's quite gross, actually. I think it's floss. It's probably 99 cents.
Yeah, but to be fair, how much of the floss do you use? You typically hit that one section and you're done. You can pawn off another section of the floss. I'll buy that. I think they kind of have the right idea with this.
Each week, we have a weekly budget of $25 for our groceries. Actually, label our eggs. There's 6 of them, 6 for K for Carissa and 6 R's for Rick.
You know, on the surface, some of you would say, this is sad. No, this is what it's like having roommates. They just haven't realized that they're not roommates yet. They haven't transitioned out of that, mental state. Mentally, they're still 22 with 3 roommates. But physically, they're a couple years married. So that's all. They're just keeping up with good habits.
We are really competitive when it comes to being cheap. This is where I keep all my snacks.
She hides the key from me, so I can never actually get in there.
Always on my person. you spend a lot of money and time and research getting a snack at a good deal. So when he eats them, that's like taking money out of my wallet. So I have to protect my snacks. This way they last longer, and it's a security system for my treats.
These people are going to be millionaires because there's no love lost in this home. You see how it's not, oh, babe, are you hungry? Have some chips. No. These are my chips. You can have your chips. You want some chips? Pay up, bitch. I respect it. I like it.
Date night at the parents means calculating utility usage.
Do you have the percentages on the gas?
While keeping separate bank accounts is a regular practice in many marriages, there's nothing
Listen, man, I don't blame her, okay? She's sitting there putting a lockbox on her snacks, thinking about her money. This guy got a puka shell necklace in 2019. He'd probably steal from you. Actually, that's not fair. He probably just bought this outfit in the early 2000s, and he said, oh, that's it. I'm done buying clothes. And he's just waiting for it to come back. You know, a few years, man. A few years, we're going to have puka shells and Abercrombie come right back, man. You'll be right.
Do you have the percentages on the gas?
While keeping separate bank accounts is a regular practice in many marriages, there's nothing common about the way Rick and Carissa split their expenses.
I want to clown this, but this just looks like me and my friends, you know, splitting a bill at a restaurant in college. Hey, man, I think you ate 3 fries more than me. So you should be responsible for 40% of these fries.
Even though this might seem a little boring to some people, we actually love it because we're really competitive and we get into it. And whoever saves the most has bragging rights for the rest of the month.
She's waking him up at 5 a.m. Hey, guess who saved more money this month? Me, bitch! And then she takes the extra money and buys a pie and smacks him across the face. And she knows how rude that is, that she will go out and buy a pie at full retail. Eat that, mother... And you know, he gets smacked across the face with a fresh Whole Foods pie. Just... When was this shot, bro? Why is everything on paper? I mean, this has to be like early 2000s, right? That would explain the puka shell necklace and the cargo shorts.
And our bedtime is 10 o'clock, so whoever stays up beyond that point or gets up earlier than 6 o'clock has to log on here.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, he's just like living in a factory job. She wakes up at 6 a.m. She's like, I noticed you logged in computer usage at 1 a.m. That was 3 hours after I went to sleep. What were you doing? You care to explain? Look at his face. He's trying not to make eye contact with the camera because he knows what the hell he's doing on the computer after they go to sleep. So our bedtime is normally 10 a.m., but sometimes some of us like to stay up later.
I like to keep track of our flushing because that attributes to our actual cost of our water bill each month.
Well, every time we flush a toilet, we have to put a tally mark. Whoever flushes the toilet more owes extra on the electric and the water bill. It's
fair. You know, if one person's using more than the other, then that person should pay.
I would lose that tally every time. I would just wake up every day and just prematurely put 10 on there just to be, you know, just cover me off for the day. If I somehow get past 10, throw another 5 on there, whatever.
It looks like I owe $20.07, but Rick only owes $18.59.
Yes.
CB slush. Her mistake was probably the toilet paper. See, she needs to buy the cheaper toilet paper, the 1-ply. They might have splurged that month and got the 2-ply. She needs the 1-ply, so it's not so many. It's just one smooth. She needs that toilet paper that you can see through. You know that feeling you get when you pull the 1-ply out in a public restroom and you can see your skin through the toilet paper, and you're like, oh man. When you put 7 more, you pull some more and you put 7 folds, you can still see your hand through it. You're just, yeah, I'm gonna feel this. I'm gonna feel it. I'm gonna feel it.
The parents plan to save $1 on every major life event to come.
A true cheapskate plans for every eventuality, including death. We decided to arrange our funeral now because that way we'll avoid all of the inflation. Statistically, men die before women, and I don't want Rick to die and me be stuck with a huge funeral bill. I can get...
Your death is not my responsibility. Financially, absolutely not. It's not on me. It's on you.
Nervous?
Should be okay.
We're basically looking for the cheapest deal that we can possibly get. I mean, we're gonna be dead, so might as well, right?
Man, if that isn't the motto, who cares, man? We're gonna be f***ing dead. Might as well lock it in now, right?
A little young for doing this.
Yeah,
but,
I figured it'd save us money in the long haul, you know?
that's what pre-planning's all about. You can plan today and lock in a price, and 50 years from now it'll be the same price.
I didn't realize funeral home directors had car salesman vibes. What brings you in today? Kind of young for one of these. That's okay, though. That's okay. Listen, I got this one right here. Glad you came in. Just rolled off the truck. Red oak. Now, normally, I'll sell this whole thing right here, 15 grand. But for you today, we lock it in. We'll store it for you. We do 12K. You do 12K, and we'll do both of y'all's makeup when you go.
Average funeral costs $7,000, a number that doubles every 12 years. By planning now, the parents will be saving tens of thousands of dollars decades down the line.
Chris and Rick, this is the area that if you want to be cheap, these are our cheapest caskets.
Yeah, I love this. I didn't even know capitalism extended this far, man. I know the death industry makes money, but like that? This looks like a Rolls-Royce facility. If you've never seen that, they'll take a customer in there and they roll out small, samples of body panels and stuff or colors. You really customize it. I didn't realize it was like that when you went to a funeral home. Now, if you're cheap, yeah, you can go with a matte finish. If you're cheap, you can go with the matte finish. It's all plastic. You knock that right there. I mean, everything's getting through that. Dirt, animals, grave robbers, no problem getting in there. Take everything from you. Or in your case, nothing. But they'll get in there, no problem.
So on these coffins, I was noticing like there's pillows and, I mean, what's this? I don't even know what that's called. How much would that reduce the price if we take out the lining and the pillow and, anything extra?
Is there any way we can order it without?
I would have to call the manufacturer, but gosh, y'all have got 50 plus years, but hopefully before you'll need this, that y'all have that long life together, that you can make that decision then if you still want to be cheap.
I like her, man. It sounds crazy, but I like this. I like this a lot. It's true. You're dead. You're dead. You don't need 700 count Egyptian fabric to lay in. You're gone. Just whatever. Throw that little, kids rug with like the school and the little roads on it. Just, roll that up and cut it and put it in there and just, and throw my remains in there like a bunch of loose Fisher-Price toys. Just, big old toy box of death.
I'd love to get them to put a little bit more life into it, but looking at how they want to do it, I think they're a very cheap couple.
Rick and I had this idea. We want to just have one burial, one funeral, one everything. If he dies first.
He said, oh, I'm making no commission on this. We got another set of roommates. I'm making no money on this sale. All right, yeah. Cheapest casket, we'll hold it. Small fee. And have your people call us when you're both gone. Dang it.
If he dies first, because he's older and he's a guy, then we can bury him and then just exhume him when I die and then bury me with him. And that way it's just one casket, one everything. It just makes more sense. Can we do that?
That's love right there. She wants to do everything together.
Do you have any big enough to fit two of us?
Well, you just have to be on top of each other.
Do you have a queen size? Perhaps a twin? We shared a twin in college. Do you have a twin size coffin? You still have to lay on top of each other. Just like they were in their 20s. He's going to be dead, holding her as she sleeps on his stomach, just her head up on his shoulder and his shoulder still going numb after death. That'd be hilarious. They go to put her body on top of his and his skeleton is just trying to wriggle out so his shoulder could breathe again. Just, go to your side. Even if there was a wider coffin, there's no point because she's just going to try to sleep on his side anyway. They could get a queen-size coffin. That man's body is going to be somehow all the way at the edge, stiff as a board, and her ass is going to be on three-quarters of the coffin just... Then in a few years, she might roll over and cuddle him.
By skipping the embalming process and stripping the cheapest casket down to its bare bones minimum, the parents have arranged 2 funerals.
Skipping the embalming process. Death, no glaze, no seasoning, no anything. Just plain death. Bold. I like it. It's giving me ideas.
Rick and I are gonna go check out the price of headstones because I've heard they're really expensive and there's gotta be a way around it.
This monument here is for 2 people. We can put a family name here, your last name. We engrave your first names and your dates of birth in it right here. Generally speaking, it's between $1,800 and $2,800.
Would it be cheaper if we just did like fewer letters, like our initials, instead of full name?
Oh man, they're just gonna take an old license plate and have them lay it on top of their grave, and they say they could look us up through the DMV. All that is registered. We'll just register this plate in perpetuity for $162, and people can look us up that way.
So we could do something similar to this, but just half the size.
Half the cost, or?
Not quite half. I mean, something like that could range from $800 or $900 to $1,100 or $1,200.
I was pretty shocked how costly a gravestone actually is. Do you happen to have any stone that maybe was busted, somebody hit it with a car or something? Maybe it was broken, you can actually fix and repair?
Oh man, my man hit by a car. He's like, I know, man. I know where this is located. The bar is just down the street. I've seen a few trucks come over these headstones. I know you got a busted one somewhere. Just give us the broken one, and we'll put a couple name tags on it. It'll be fine.
So I don't have anything like that.
Okay. We're actually curious if we bring a big old rock in ourselves, that you could actually put a plaque on that rock.
We can do that. Sedimentary rock, and it doesn't last very well in a cemetery. So we recommend, granite or marble, as opposed to just like a rock you might dig up, in your backyard.
They go home, they start researching likelihood of asteroid and or life expectancy after global warming. Look, humans might only be around for like 50 more years, babe. If we get a rock, if it lasts 10 years, I mean, that's good. That's good. Our kids will probably get killed anyway. Well, that was very inspirational. I want to thank Rick and Carissa for sharing their story. Leave a comment if you would get a roommate, or, if you're going to ball out in death and you're going solo. You get in the studio apartment when you go. Let me know. Thanks again to Current for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.
Hey, shit's play, man, I had to switch it up. Yeah, might lose a few, ask me if I give a fuck.